Hi Libra, welcome to your What They Can't Get Over reading for July 20th through August 19th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the links, there's two of them, for the Recommend a Reader shoutouts, which go to the Cancerian channel and White Light Astrology. Much love and support to them, and hopefully you get a chance to check them out, show them some love and support as well if you like what they have to say. I will also add here that this is intended for a romantic reading, but it may resonate in another area of your life, work, friends, family, that sort of thing. All right, let's do it. Libra, what they can't get over. What can't they get over? Oh. Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's still a love there. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. 3 sevens. 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. All right, so wow. You see those? Because I can't see because my viewfinder's screwed. So. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wow. This is a situation perhaps in crisis, or that is simply being tested right now. Are you two still together? It feels like you're kind of wanting to be in support of helping them figure out some kind of issue or problem, but there's a lot of drama and conflict surrounding this. We have the Devil, the Hierophant and the Devil. Oh, faith and not faith. Good gracious. Or faith and control and sabotage. Oh my goodness. All right. Hold on, Libra. The Hanged Man. Crikey. The Star. 5 of Wands. All right. You got this. 4 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is quite significant for you. Force 4 out of the gate are major arcana. Wow. So we've got, this could be Taurus. We've got the Hierophant, the Devil. This could be Taurus, Capricorn, the Hanged Man, Pisces, the Star, Aquarius, 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups. And up here, like I said, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. So this, no. This is somebody that wants to stay away after having tried to work on things with you. They just kept finding out more and more information, and it kind of threw the whole connection into crisis, and they're wanting to just, they recognize this now as something that they see as you need to fix, or they've tried to work on it with you, they've tried to be in support, they've tried to help, and it was almost like they kept finding out new information. Things were not as it seemed. There was a lot more going on that they did not know about, and that is what they can't get over, is the deception and the inconsistency and the fact that they had all this effort. They were a supporter, they were kind, they were wanting to work on things with you, and it just was all for naught because they see it as, oh, you were planning to do this anyway. I just got looped in to help you. I feel like a sucker, you know? Their perception, just saying. And I don't think they plan to do anything about this. I think that there's a lot of round and round, and they just, at this point, they just want to be away from the situation so they can get time alone to think, to heal, I think they're probably, it's either or. This is not somebody that is just going about the day-to-day. This is someone that is immersed in a friendship group or family, or they are completely unto themselves, because whichever way they would find would heal them best, or they would get renewal or healing is what they're doing, either surrounded or isolated, but there is no in between. This is someone that is, because it's that intense for them. They really, it's almost like they had to leave in stealth so that they could kind of get some semblance of their life back and just kind of feel like they're more in control. And there's, okay, I think they see you as someone that they were just profoundly attached to, if not, and like they thought this was that type of ethereal connection, that once in a lifetime connection, and that has been thrown into question. Like all of a sudden their world's kind of been turned upside down. I'm surprised that the tower didn't show up here, but this is somebody now that is just, for all intents and purposes, they might be talking a big game, talking about how I'm going to dominate, I'm going to get over this, I'm going to manage that, I'm going to, you know, whatever, and I'm, you know, beating my chest, that sort of thing. But behind the scenes, they're profoundly affected by this, and they just feel like they're laid out. Honestly, if they could go away without anybody being concerned about them, they would, because they just want to heal. They just want to get away from the situation so they can think. All right, so what's this Hanged Man about? Wow, okay, how about we get into the cards, huh? All right, what's this Hierophant about? Knight of Wands, that could be Leo, so we got Taurus and Leo. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. What's this Devil about? I think we know what this Devil is about. What's this Devil about? Justice. So, look at, I mean, this right here on its face is basically someone wants a huge apology for, this could be cheating right here. Somebody that is just a chronic cheater or a liar. Somebody that does not tell the truth as a means to an end to go after what they want. And that is solely, is so consumed with that it's how they run their life and their relationship. I could be reading this reverse. This could be your issue with your person. But as far as how they view what they can't get over, this is someone that really feels that they were done an injustice. Most likely by lying and or cheating or deceptive things done in the relationship, and they feel like it's to the point where they can't do anything about it, because your behavior, Libra, again, this is their perception, is so much this way that even them working with you, even them showing structure and love and support and understanding, they're trying to accept or adopt the realization that this is just the way that person is, and there's no place for me there. And after all the work I've done in this relationship, I need to go away and heal. All right, so what's this Hanged Man about? What's this Hanged Man about? Seven of Cups. I hope you can see that, because again, my viewfinder is kind of wonky. What's this Star card about? We've got 2 3s, 2 4s. Star card about? Okay, the Star. What's this 5 of Wands about? Libra. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, that they're wanting to go back in there. And if I could, I would have said this and that, and I would have done this. I should have done this differently. I should have been more like this. I should have. They're beating themselves. Gosh, that's so interesting, because here they understand on a grand scale, on the grand scheme of things, they attribute this to your issue, right? That you're the one, they can't do anything about this after all the work they've done, this and that. But then they're turning around thinking that they should have just done this way or thought of this. If they could have just done this, it would have changed the situation. So there's still this, they're just taking this really, really hard, and there's a lot of going back and forth about this. And I think they're just really wanting some efficacy, because they feel so they just can't believe this happened. And you know, it's funny because we got this being heavily on their mind and kind of occupying their thoughts throughout the day, and just being something that they're really concentrated in right now. But it's also that their life has been very simplified. So there's kind of a calm, but not, because their sole focus now is trying to get themselves through this, and they're really frustrated. And it's like there's this lake, right, or this bog or this marsh, and it's really foggy and kind of, you know, on top, right? But if you get through all that fog, if you get through all the drama, if you get through all the shoulda, coulda, woulda, if you get through all the, you know, crying and venting to family and friends, you get down to the lake, which is just this profound sadness and trying to come to terms with what they perceive has happened and what was done to them. And it just, they just want some time to think. And I think deep down, honestly, it feels like they're hoping for change within you, because they really thought you were something. I mean, look at this. We got the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. So this is someone that had a profound attachment and really thought that you two were, you know, could handle anything. And what's this Four of Cups about? What's this Four of Cups about? Yes. Oh. So this is, this is the Four of Cups, Judgment. Okay. So this is someone that is really hoping that with enough time passing, we got the Star card here, that there could be a chance after enough growth, after enough thinking about things, you know, that, hey, I realize I've come full circle. I realized either on your part or their part that I was wrong. You know, this is the card of saying I'm sorry also. This is a card of a reckoning, so to speak. So, and even it might lead to, if we still got a love there, it might lead to a reconciliation. But this is the card of, we got Justice and Judgment here. Wow. Both cards of I'm sorry, or I realize what I've done and I want to make it right. Okay, just so you know, this Devil and with the Judgment and the Four of Cups right here, we could be talking about someone who is in the throes of addiction and is needing to be reclused, or is in some kind of restrictive environment. You know, we're talking about rehab, basically. If it's not rehab, this is someone that attributes the relationship to being very much like that. They tried to help you. They tried to get you to see this and that, but they had to realize that they're just one person and their hands are tied and they could only have done so much. And they're really hoping that you are in a place now where you can take the time to kick this addiction. So if it's not rehab, it's someone that likens the experience to that, as far as what they've done in the relationship, that you're so far gone into whatever they perceive is wrong with you that they really wish you the best, and they hope that you get the time and healing you need to kick it and all that, which sounds kind of petty, honestly. But I think they also count it as a personal failure that they couldn't help and they couldn't fix it, because whoever you're with, Libra, or you were with, they pride themselves as a very good friend or a very good partner. And the fact that even they couldn't fix it, or really what the heartache is about is that they didn't matter enough for you to change, is what's really bothering them. So on the surface, it looks like something took you away from them, that there was a lot of lying and cheating that you were more devoted to instead of, you know, them and the work they put towards the partnership. But what that really translates to for them is that they weren't worth it. And that's what they're needing healing from. That's why they're just so distraught and they're so angry and they keep wanting to go back and visit it and fight with it, and they're confused, and because at the end of the day, this won instead of your love for them or their love for you. And no matter how much work they put into it, it wasn't enough. What's this Three of Cups? What's this Three of Cups? Oh, gosh. Yeah. Golly, this is just, it just breaks my heart. I mean, I don't know. This is all about them. I'm not getting anything on you here like, oh, you're a piece of, you know, whatever, or oh my gosh, they're right. No, it's not like that. It's just, I can feel how they feel here, and what they secretly want is validation and love and honor and a reconciliation with you, if we're being honest. But on the surface, they're trashing and they're just, I just need to heal and I just need this right now. And they feel like they're in crisis. They're really trying to get through this. But when the dust clears, when the dust settles, this is all about them hoping that you will initiate a reunion, particularly through friends, reaching out online, through indirect means, somehow by happenstance, just some small little message or gesture that will all of a sudden kind of initiate a much bigger interaction or involvement. Like that will be the steps to you to reconnecting and you telling them how you got over something and now the road is paved and clear. I understand everything. I've had my reckoning. We can now get back together. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop there because I've been talking. But this is it's kind of, from where I'm sitting, it's kind of like, oh, damn, you know, but I'm sure, you know, your life, your call, your, however you want to handle this. Just saying, this is a bird's eye view into somebody that really wishes it could have been differently with you. And I think, just FYI, this could be somebody that is kind of exaggerating the assessment of the situation. Like they see this as you're profoundly, you know, I tried and there's nothing I can do, and you know, I'm just so confused, and I hope for the wishing the best, and I hope they get the healing they need, and because that's what they can't. It could be that there's some ego attachment involved in them having done and been the best partner in their mind. Why didn't this work? I'm the failure here, not this person's behavior and their life situation that's making them do whatever. I'm the idiot because no matter what the heck I did, I could not get this person to change for me. So it's a bit codependent also. So just be aware of that and sometimes I think people resort to that thinking because it is quite painful to realize that there's some truth in that. No matter what you did, someone's still going to do them in their life. And if they've been doing this all along, who are you to come in and try and change that? You know what I mean? So it's very layered and complicated. I wonder if this is as big a deal as they're making it, just so they can make themselves feel better, like they're kind of a martyr victim. And I'm not shaming or slamming. I'm just saying I think things have been a bit exaggerated, and this person might need a reality check. But to be fair, if they're in crisis and they're hurting and they're profoundly disappointed and sad and feeling this disconnect and they don't know what to do, it gets kind of out of hand like this in the beginning. So this quite possibly could be just somebody going through the motions and needing the other person to be the real jerk, and you know, needing you, Libra, to be the real jerk, and then the dust will settle and they'll be like, okay, I get it. We're good. Off you go. Onto your life, me onto mine. But right now, as it stands, they're in crisis, and they deep down, if they could admit it to themselves and even people around them, they want a reconciliation. But they also couldn't accept the way things were headed, which is the lying, cheating, keeping things from, you know, them and you not changing because of their effort and because of your respect for them. Like they didn't matter enough. That's what the issue is here. All of that, basically. Basically all of that. Yeah, okay, so not basically. All right, what else for Libra? What else for Libra? Five of Swords. Didn't we see that somewhere else here? Didn't we got Five of Swords? We got Seven of Swords. I thought we had Five of Swords. Oh, Five of Wands. Okay. Well, this is about making decisive. Okay, your life, your call, right? Two things. Either you have a conversation to clear the air and to check the situation, like be like, look, you need to stop saying this crap about me. It is not that, but you were never, you know, just whatever you need to say, even if it's cutting and cruel, to clear the air. That's one option. Or you don't even bother and you just cut this situation out of your life entirely. But it looks like this is kind of dramatic, and you need to cut ties with this person. If it's not about cutting ties, it's about clearing the air and putting everyone on notice that, okay, you've heard enough from this person. This is my side. So that's going to be up to you, but some decisive, clear words need to, or a clear action needs to take place here. Either you cutting this situation and this person off and out of your life and taking the steps to do that, or this is about clearing the air with that person and all involved. All right, there was that. Now what else was I going to do here? Yes. All right, what would Libra's person say to them? Whoopsie, what would Libra's person, hi? What would Libra's person say to them? Maybe we're just too different. This is them trying to figure it out. God bless them, but they're trying to have some semblance of, maybe it's this answer. Maybe it's because of it. This is them bargaining and negotiating with it, and they're trying to just to come to terms with it because you have quite the hold on this person. They are profoundly affected by you and by this issue with you. What else for what else does Libra need to know? All right. You know, what are they going to do? Let's look at what they're going to do here, because this is someone in crisis. What are they going to do? What's this person going to do? What's this person going to do regarding Libra? What's this person going to do? Okay, so we got that, so it's going to go this way. Okay, so that, yeah, okay, get ready, Libra. Sorry, this person is not going to go quietly. What they need to do is to separate and to have time to think and to heal. But I don't think that's I don't think they can. I think they're too mad. I think they're too conflicted. I think they're too angry. So there's probably going to be some petty jabs. There's going to be some, they're not going to be, they want you to reach out. And since you're probably going to be either clearing the air once and for all and then leaving, or have done that already, they're not ready to let this go yet. They're not. There's probably going to be really petty, small, you know, pettiness, communication, hateful communication, passive-aggressive behavior. And this is not someone that is willing to right now go inward and take a look at their involvement or how they may have affected this situation adversely. They're not willing to go, hey, I messed up. All right, I see, I've come full circle. I see what I've done might have been counterproductive, cruel, and not good for the relationship, whatever. They're not willing to do that. They don't want to introspect. They don't want to look at their own culpability in the situation. So expect pettiness, expect kind of retaliatory, because, you know, we got the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands here. They're still kind of in crisis, and they're probably pretty defensive and still think that they're, well, it's kind of like the martyr situation, because after all is said and done, there's a great love there, and they feel they were denied their due. That all this effort and love I've shown towards you, I've stuck by you. I deserve XYZ for that. And I am profoundly hurt and disappointed that I am not enough for you. That's what's going on here. Shutting up. I hope this was helpful, Libra. I hope you and your person find a way through this. And I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.